Hello students, welcome to Abhyas IIT Prep. This is Kranti. Finally, the JEE Main Phase 1 2025 morning shift paper has completed, and the memory based questions we got. From that, what is the difficulty level, how the trend is going on, that we will discuss in this particular video. Now coming to the slides. Here we have JEE Main 2021 Phase 1 morning shift analysis. Now here I am dividing the video into two parts. One is sectional and another one is paper complete overview of the paper. Now coming to the physics part, we have the mechanics 1, mechanics 2, thermodynamics for the first year, and electricity and modern physics electromagnetism for the second year we will have. So if we observe that from mechanics 1, mechanics 2, and from the first year we are averagely we are getting 10 questions, which means 40% of the paper, and for the second year we are getting almost 60%, which is 15 questions we are observing from the memory based questions. And if you observe the weightage and average for the number of questions from the each module, if you observe that, it will be like this: 2, 5, 3, 5, 6, 4, like that it was there. And what we observed is units and in the mechanics 1, units and dimensions and projectional motion questions were given. And coming to the mechanics 2, Newton's law of gravitation questions given, and motion of a center of mass given, and vertical circle is given. From the Newton's law of gravitation, they have given some twisted questions, which is little bit difficult, not completely difficult, which is little bit difficult. And from the thermal physics, we observed surface tension and calorimetry questions. And from the wave optics, organ pipes, Young's double slit experiment, combination of lens and mirrors, and power of lens, that we observed. And from the electromagnetism, flux, capacitance, resistance, like that we have observed. But we observed one question which is related to the potentiometer. Actually, as for the notification, potentiometer is deleted in the notification, but we need to check with the final question whether it was deleted or it was combination with another chapter, that we need to look into it. But as of now, what we observed, that potentiometer question has come from the electromagnetism. And nuclear physics, we have p-n junction, hydrogen like atom, photoelectric effect, and de Broglie wavelength. These are the subtopics we have observed in the JEE Main first paper, in the today's morning shift paper in the physics section. Now coming to the chemistry, and if you see the overall observation of physics, the questions as given straightforward questions, and it is easy to moderate only we are getting for the physics part. And if we know the formula, we can try to analyze that questions. Now coming to the chemistry, this is also most of the questions given from the NCERT base only, especially in organic chemistry. Most of the questions came from the NCERT base. If we completely thorough with the NCERT question, NCERT concept, it will be good to us. And if you observe the first year chapters, almost 14 questions we observed from the first year syllabus, which means 56% of weightage. And from the second year portion, we observed almost 11 questions, which means 44% of questions we got from the first year and second year. And here, if you check the module wise observations, what we observed, like dual behavior of matter, work, heterogeneous equilibrium, and stoichiometry calculation was seen. And from this thermodynamics was little bit difficult question we observed in it. And when it comes to the inorganic chemistry, physical properties and VSEPR theory was seen. And when it comes to organic chemistry, there was alkynes quantitative elementary analysis was observed in the paper. With that, we have the isomerism, types of organic reactions and mechanisms, that also we got. And coming to the second year portion, physical chemistry, in that elevation in boiling point, electrolytic cells and electrolysis, production of electrolysis, half-life was observed. Among these, half-life from the chemical kinematics questions were unexpected. Some unexpected questions also we got. And from the inorganic chemistry side, if you observe, valence band theory, crystal field theory, and electronic configuration also we have observed. For the inorganic chemistry, almost 3 questions we observed, and organic chemistry, if you observe, we almost 4 questions we have seen. Vitamins, chemical reactions was observed. Out of these chemical reactions from the amines chapter was seen to be difficult. It was a little bit the type of questions will be difficult, not that much of difficult. When you overall observe the chemistry paper, we can say that it is easy to moderate only. And if we observe the NCERT, like if we completely thorough with the NCERT topics, it will be good to the to score the like in this paper. And this is about the chemistry. And if you come to the mathematics, for the first year syllabus, if you observe trigonometry and algebra, 3 questions we observed, and geometry 4 questions, and calculus 1 question we observed, and which means almost 8 questions from the first year syllabus we have observed, which means 32% of the weightage, 32% of the weightage we have seen from the first year syllabus in the mathematics. And now coming to the second year, almost 17 questions are observed, which means 68% we have seen in the second year portion. Those are like from the algebra we have seen 8 questions, from the geometry 3 questions, from the calculus 2 questions, and functional algebra we have seen 4 questions. So like that we have seen the different on average the questions we have seen in the morning paper. Now coming to the notes, we have seen that trigonometry and algebra is little bit moderate type of questions we got. Determinant of matrix they have asked, and adjacent properties I have given, and inverse trigonometry also we have observed. And when it comes to the geometry part, coordinate geometry and 3D geometry observed only on lines and parallelogram. 3D geometry is observed only on lines and parallelogram, and mostly this will be moderate type of questions. And calculus 1, differentiability question on maximum and minima is given. It is a little bit moderate type of question. And algebra part, if you observe, some easy questions also observed in permutation and combinations, probability, binomial theorem, which can be easily understood. So easy type of questions we have observed in the algebra. And so moderate tough type of questions we have observed in geometry part 2, like which is second year portion. And some moderate type of questions we have observed in calculus and functional algebra, understandable questions we got. So overall, if we observe the mathematical part, the topics like questions are little bit moderate, but lengthy type of questions we got. Lengthy type of questions, which will be time taking questions. So we need to be cautious while doing the questions in the math part. Now this is about the analysis of the math, sectional analysis of the mathematics. And now coming to the overall analysis, if you see here, band score, difficulty level distribution, if you observe, easy type of questions we observed 9 from the mathematics, and 11 from the physics, and chemistry from the 12. Easy questions we got, we observed 12, which means 32 questions we observed as a easy. And when it comes to the medium, math 11, and physics 11, and chemistry 11, total 33 questions we have observed. When it comes to the difficulty level, 5 math, 3 physics, and 2 chemistry. So finally 10 difficult questions we observed, which means easy 32, medium 33, and difficulty 10 questions we observed. From this, if you take the good score of these difficulty levels, we observed that from the math, if 68 marks, and physics 71, and chemistry 73, if you get the good score, then you can get the 2 and 3 marks you will get. So this will be like a good score to you for this paper analysis, which means you will get the rank below the 15,000 if you get the 2 and 3 marks. And if you get the 172 marks, the rank will be below 50,000, 50,000. And if you get the 135 marks, you will get the rank below 1,50,000. And this is the overall analysis of the day one paper. And what we observed this from this paper, the NTI is following the same trends as previously, like initial paper easy to moderate as given. So the paper was from the trends, from the memory based questions, from the different analysis. If we observed also, easy to moderate type of questions came in physics, and easy to moderate question type of questions came in chemistry. And if you observe the mathematics, we have the moderate but little bit lengthy questions we got. And so overall paper is going to be easy to moderate. So if you get 2 and 3 marks, it will be good to you. I will come with the one more video after the next exam. Thank you.